suck it back again, yeah, as much as you can. So there's all the segregated junk. Come on, baby, come on. Rewad, and there we go.
Yeah, I'm looking at
Okay, we got a little bit wetter mud in here now. A little bit wetter mud in the system now. We're way down up here. You hear that, the pipe? It's like a change in slump, right? It's actually pretty cool that we can hear it. Oh wow. Hope that doesn't segregate. Oh boy. Wow. Look at it spiking now.
I won't segregate this one.
Oh, that's spiked up.
Right.
Wow. I think it's fighting that wet stuff through. Whoa, hold up. You plugged it, you plugged it. Did you plug it? Yeah. Oh, you got it out or what?
That was empty. Do I need to open it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely. Bring this down, knock the tapers off. The plug, I think, is back in the pedestal where it reduces down to the 4.6-inch boom pipe. So I think we're gonna have to A-frame this boom, suck the concrete back, and try and slowly push it ahead again. I don't think the plug is here, but we'll pull all this off. Hopefully it's just in the reducer. But that sounds very empty. Yeah. Oh, bring it down. Okay. No. Well, is there any stick or something I can push in there? Here. No, it's not in there. It's gonna be back in the boom. So A-frame the boom and get Ian to suck back as much as he can, then we'll just try and nurse it ahead again. But it's definitely in the boom. I think the transition was way too drastic from dry to wet. So just get the best.
How much room do you have in your hopper?
Not much, I'm up to the grade. We're gonna need to stop off as much as you can. I'll try.
Get it A-framed as best as you can, James. As much as you can get out of that.
sucked it back as much as you could.
Yeah, pump off, pump off.
Okay, tell him to go ahead with it real slow.
Okay, try to pump forward nice and slow, watch the pressure.
Pump forward.
All right.
Come on, baby. Come on. Plugged again.
Do it again.
Suck it back again. Yeah, as much as he can. No, he's gonna suck it back.
No, suck back again as much as you can. Go forward.
So there's all the segregated junk. Yeah, that's our segregated junk. Yeah, it's all just segregated shit. Oh yeah, there's all the water. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh yeah. Yeah. Can you plug again? Tell him to get a little bit more.
Okay, give me another couple strokes.
Couple strokes.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, pump off. Dude,
Yeah.
straight liquid is all that was, man.
Yeah, that's not good. No, it's the segregation from the wet to dry. It was too drastic.
We didn't spray the hopper or nothing. We had it processed.
Okay, so what happened there was going from a drier slump to a wetter slump. Too drastic of a change. And it caught up right in the pedestal of the pump here. When James and I were down below there watching the pressure gauge, we heard it. We heard the wet stuff come through and snag up at the clamps. And I was worried about when it got into the boom what it might do. This boom, from the first elbow out of the turret to the second pipe on the boom arm there, the first boom arm, that's a 4.8 inch to 4.6 inch. That's actually a reducer. My speculation is that's probably where it plugged, but through the 5-inch heavy duty line it was already snagging up, so it may have just caught up even in the elbows. It might not have even made it that far. So what did we do? We took the boom out of the Z formation, drained a couple sections out, sucked as much concrete back as we could into the system, and in hopes that the wet stuff would mix in a little bit better and ease that transition from dry to wet. And we had to do that. We had to go back and forth about 3 times, and we finally were able to push it through, get the wet stuff up and over the hump, and now we're into the wet stuff and we're good. But yeah, super critical when wetting the concrete up down below at the pump end, to do it incrementally. You can't have drastic changes in slump from dry to wet, or you will end up with a segregation plug like that. And that is exactly what we just had. Not even what I was here to film today, but it turned out to actually be a pretty good little situational training video, I would say. It didn't even make it to the reducer. It didn't plug at the reducer. It was plugged up back at the boom there. So yeah, she turned to rock and water. That is less than ideal. Combination of the stuff pre-slump up being too dry and the stuff post-slump up probably being too wet. So anyhow, it happens, but we persevered and carry on. I think this in itself just became a short little Wednesday video. Not a situation we see often. I think it's actually the very first time we've had that on this pour or on this project. But that's level 37 of a high rise here, just pouring some vertical, and like I said, just the change in slump caused a plug in the pipeline, and away we go. You realize we're never gonna hear the end of it from Buster Plugs on this one?
Oh no.
What did you do down here?
Nothing. He didn't even spray in there.
It just went from dry to way wetter?
Yeah, like
way wetter.
No, it plugged, and I'm pretty sure it just pushed and the water came through.
Well, when we were standing at the pressure gauge watching it, we heard it catch. And when it passed through, and I'm like, oh no, it's gonna plug. And then like 10 strokes later, it did. It was, wait till you see what came out of the boom. It was so segregated. Oh man.
Yeah, he didn't spray in the hopper.
No, but it must have gone from like a 130 slump to like a 200. yeah. It's about what I figured. Yeah, right. It's about what I figured. Anyhow, good instructional video today. It's kind of similar to, in a way, to stuffing up on the prime, just priming a regular boom pump. Get stuck, you pull it back a bit, push it ahead, pull it back, and just kind of try and work it through. And if you can't get it through, blow the system out. Switch the valve over and blow it out. You don't want to dick around with it for too long, not when you got this much pipeline at stake. But similar in principle for how to relieve the plug when it's mid-pipeline like that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. The intent was obviously not to come down here and film a plug, but we ended up with that. Hopefully it's some good instructional content, some real world stuff. We show the good, we show the bad. This wasn't too bad. It was a little bit of a hiccup here, but we got that plug out within like 5 minutes. It could have been a lot worse, so thankful for that. Anyhow, you know, goes till next time. One of these, one of those. Keep on pumping. And Canadian Concrete Pumper merch store is officially up and running. Put a link here, there, in the description below. Hats, hoodies, t-shirts, all that kind of fun stuff. Thanks to everybody who's supported the channel and helped get it to where it's at today. Super appreciative of you. Catch you on the next one.